This is Overblood on the PlayStation 1. I had this when I was a wee lad, and I got it back when I was an old lad. And we're gonna check out Overblood from 1997 River Hill Soft Inc.
I'd rather not, but let's go anyway. Overblood in birth.
Underblood.
What country is this game from?
I don't know.
At River Hill Soft.
I don't know.
It's like in National Superposition, that company.
Yeah, I know. They're trying very hard to be Western. They saw the success of some Japanese games that were really Westernized, probably.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
just like, let's do that. All right. Like
that game, Evil President, Dark President? What was it?
Dark.
Shadow President?
Shadow, Dark People.
President Shadow, yeah, that
Evil,
was it.
something.
Evil Dead.
Tenant.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The Tenants of... Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Amnesia Dark Descent.
Yes, that's right. That was out in 1996.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when Amnesia Dark Descent was the hottest shit ever?
Yeah.
Like, it was so big, and then now nobody knows about it. Nobody cares.
It was kind of interesting. It kind of had the Alien Isolation feel to it before that was a thing.
Yeah. I get kind of bored by mechanical horror games like that where something just chases you. I kind of find them, they feel more like a video game than a horror experience to me. I don't know how to explain it. After a little while, I just get tired. And it stops being scary. Like Alien Isolation was scared the shit out of me in the first hour.
Uh-huh.
And then after I realized the alien was just walking around, it was just a game mechanic.
Oh,
It didn't scare me at all after that. I just beat the whole thing without feeling anything.
Uh-huh.
Except for right at the end. Right at the end, something changes, and I won't spoil it if you didn't play it, but here's how this game starts, right?
Yeah.
It starts off with a timer, or you die, and because we didn't save, it goes back to the start, and you have to watch the cutscene again. So if you die here, if you're 5, and you don't figure this out,
yeah,
and you die here, you need to watch the intro again. Okay? And see that bar up there? Once that hits 0, I'm dead. Because I die from freezing. And you need to be able to crouch to beat the first area of this. If you don't know how to crouch when you're 5 years old, you're going to get stuck and die and go back to the intro. Over and over. Like I did when I was little. This just barely gets over the threshold of being a survival horror.
Like, just one room, guys. Just give us one room to figure stuff out, for God's sake.
Yeah, you don't start your game with a timer like this. Don't do it. Like, don't start your game with a boss fight like Sonic Adventure.
Oh, God, I can't stand games that start with an action sequence.
I know. Don't do it.
Like, give me one room to walk around, press my buttons. That's good enough.
Why does it feel like the only people who understand this at an intuitive level is Nintendo? And, Valve, kind of. They understand that you need to, it's better to let the player just experiment in safe rooms with the thing. Introduce a concept. Let the player play with it in a completely safe room.
Mm-hmm.
Then introduce the easiest challenge that you can solve with that thinking. And then add in the twist. And then let the player solve the twist intuitively. That's how they did it with Mario. You have a room. You're introduced to a new game mechanic. You're allowed to play with it in a perfectly safe room. The next room gives you the most basic challenge that mechanic can solve. And then the next room gives you the most complicated challenge that mechanic can solve. And then the next room introduces a twist.
Yeah, yeah.
They had it down to a science.
Uh-huh.
Right.
But, like, the funny thing is, the first level of Super Mario Brothers, the first game with the levels, had, the first game with 32 levels at least, had a Goomba that would kill you if you stood still for too long.
Yeah.
You didn't know how to jump in Super Mario Brothers, you'd die. That's kind of funny.
Yeah. How many people has
Because, like, compare that to Odyssey, where the first level, like, has no enemies that are actually a threat.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a single one.
No.
But it's just a playground.
I wonder how many people that Goomba has killed.
Yeah.
Is it possible that Goomba is the most dangerous video game enemy in history?
I don't know.
Because it has killed the most players?
SMB has some fancy jumping mechanics too. Like
I know, the physics...
You would have never seen anything like that before.
The physics in NES Super Mario Bros. Are like 20 years ahead of its time.
I know, I don't know what they're...
Like, the average person cannot figure out how to make physics like that today unless they have prior knowledge. Like, you couldn't just guess it today if you were just a developer, some shithead, and you were just going to start from scratch.
Yeah.
You'd never be able to do it.
Yeah.
Right? Without prior knowledge and basing it on ROM hacks and shit, right? Without any of that, it would actually be really complicated to try to have physics that perfect. They're so good that even Nintendo messed it up later. Because the physics in Mario Bros. 2 and 3 aren't as good as it is in 1. For some reason. But then I would say, in my opinion, it's best in world. But
yeah,
it's an opinion. Like, I mean, some people probably think it might be better in 3, but I think 3 is a little bit too slippery.
Yeah. I think in terms of skill required, I think like the Mario Maker's got the best physics. Just because of the momentum is a little less forgiving than World, which means you need to think about it a lot more. Well, World's a lot more fun.
We put that jacket on, but it also changed the color of our clothes. You notice that?
Yeah.
We put a suit on, not just a jacket.
Uh-huh.
Also, I really appreciated how this game is so Western that they made him like balding.
Yeah.
Like, it's hilarious how Western this is. This is the most Western thing I've ever played, and it's by Japanese people. I appreciate having a balding character for once to have some representation in video games.
Yeah.
Like, maybe you start off as Peepo, and you need to go up to the sleeping Raz and knock on the thing to wake him up. And then that would endear you to Peepo when he dies.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be good?
Mm-hmm.
You just wake up as Peepo. That'd be neat.
I love the idea of this is Miyamoto's thing. This is his shtick, you could say. But I love the idea of just starting a game by coming up with something that's fun to do.
No penis.
Oh no! My God, they cut off my dick.
I don't have a penis?
It's just like what they did to Steve.
Oh my God, they cut off his cock.
They nerfed his cock.
So this date of revival, the date of resuscitation for Raz was eternity.
Oh
they were just going to leave him. They were going to leave him there forever.
Oh my God!
It's like Idiocracy.
Uh-huh.
He was going to get accidentally woken up way in the distant future, and everyone's stupid.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's the plot. Maybe he was in a good game, but he woke up in a bad game.
Yeah,
so he must escape.
So much time has gone by that I've woken up in a shitty game. What's fun about solving puzzles with these two guys is that Raz would have to go into a thing that was dangerous. Peepo should have to stand over here and press a button.
Yeah.
And make it so it's not dangerous anymore for Raz, and then vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
That's what would be fun, and you would have to solve the simplest version of that conundrum in this room with no time limit.
Yeah.
That's how I would design this.
Oh, for sure.
And then gradually work up to the point where Raz and Peepo are fighting bosses together in some, amusing puzzle way.
Yeah.
You could do it, but...
Well, I mean, I'm going to break the fourth wall a little bit by revealing that we recorded Evil Dead first.
Yeah.
But, when the little Deadite guy shows up, the first thing you do is you enter a battle arena, and you're thinking like, oh man, how's he going to be in combat?
Yeah.
And you throw him at a guy, and he freaking rips his head off.
Yeah.
Rips the skeleton's head off, and it's like, that's fun.
You're also...
That's the first thing you think of.
Actually, when you first get that sidekick in Evil Dead on the PS2, Regeneration...
You're in a safe environment.
You're in the safest
with
possible... Yeah, you're in the safest possible environment, and it just invites you to play around with it.
Yes.
I noticed that, too. You just go crazy and kick him and do whatever you want.
You've got the basketball net.
Yeah, you're just invited to just learn the physics of kicking him.
Uh-huh.
Right? In Show Don't Tell. Well, there's a
lot to tell.
Yeah, it's like... There's, Show, Don't Tell. And then there's, Do, Don't Show, which is another level deeper that you can do if you really are good at it. Like,
did you just find a thing in that pile of rubble?
Yeah, Peepo finds a thing in there. Keycard.
All right.
Really, I mean, if you wanted to do complete do, don't tell, or tell, show, don't tell, and then if you can, it's do, don't show.
Yeah.
Is the ultimate form of interactivity. I also noticed, like, this would be a really easy cosplay. Like, just go, like, if you go to, like, any, like, store that sells, like, fishing gear or something like that, you could probably get a vest like that.
Yeah.
Just an orange vest, a blue shirt, just anything, like a blue, at any store, you'd be able to buy a long sleeve blue shirt like that. And then the pants, just get blue sweatpants everywhere. You can get brown boots and gloves, get brown gloves and cut the fingers off, and you're done. You got your Raz Kersey $10 Poundland friggin' Raz costume for Halloween. So guys, get on it. You can do Raz for $10.
The
probably.
Iconic look, yeah.
Hey, I'm Peepo. I bet you're wondering how I got here.
Yeah, Peepo's the main character.
I wish Peepo was a wisecracking, like, kind of Italian-American guy. That would be awesome. And, he would have all kinds of funny jokes. And he would, also run on gas. And he would make combustion pops come out of his butt. Because he's got a bad exhaust. Hey, what you doing there?
Hey, shit ass, how about a little juice here? I'm running on fumes here.
That would make this game so much better.
Oh my
if
God.
we need to find little fuel canisters to give to wisecracking jive turkey Peepo. And Raz is silent.
Yeah,
Raz is the player and doesn't say anything.
Oh
God, it wouldn't be the tone would be all over the place. It's just,
Well, this game has the shitty tone in it.
You might as well just do something crazy.
Yeah. Look at this
this guy.
Man Legends clone.
Look where we are now. I'm Raz Kersey.
Raz Kersey. I'm in racial superposition. No one knows where my name came from. Because it was invented by Japanese people who were trying to make something that sounded ethnic.
That sounded ethnically American.
Yeah.
Raz Kersey.
Raz Kersey. Maybe it's a Rasputin.
Yeah, Rasputin.
Yeah, maybe he's Russian.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell Carsey is, though.
I've
never heard the last name Carsey in my life. Maybe it exists. Wasn't it the last one? 61891?
It's 618. Yeah, it was the last one.
Yeah, watch it be randomized.
Oh, no. 61891.
Password accepted.
Yes, it's not randomized.
Disengaging door lock.
Thanks, Hayano. Everything in this game is made by a company called Hayano.
Why was there 3, though? Why did you have to pick from 3?
You keep that till the end of the game.
Oh, so are they all used for something?
I think so.
Okay, well,
And
that's
they're all
better than
almost the
nothing, I
same,
guess.
look.
Yeah.
Why? This is our save tool.
Just a save pad.
It is a Hayano digital audio disc mechanism or something. Look at this.
Yeah.
They tried to make it look like it's something that actually exists, which is kind of cool.
Maybe someday there will be save pads in real life.
Yeah, save. Save your game in real life.
That's what the first, that's how they'll, monetize the first, time travel machines.
What? Saves?
Yeah,
How
they'll
many
call
saves
them
you get?
saves.
Okay.
Yeah. Because, like, the average rube is too afraid to, travel to the past, so let's sell it as, correcting your mistakes by making save files.
Yeah. Traveling to the past is very, very, very hard, if not completely impossible, in my opinion. But traveling to the future is easy. It's not that. I mean,
in the scientific opinion,
yeah,
it's impossible.
Yes, I know, and I believe that I'm in agreement that you cannot actually travel to the past. But I know for a fact that you can travel to the future.
Yeah.
But that's about it. It's not as useful though.
Mm-hmm.
Like traveling to the past is useful. Traveling to the future just means you're fucked.
Like I think it's just this traveling to the past, traveling to the future stuff is kind of flawed mentality anyway, because that's not really what it is. It's more like
traveling to the past is
traveling
like
to the future is just making time slow down.
Traveling to the for you, I mean,
Yeah.
not universally, but
Yeah.
traveling to the past is more like going to a different universe.
Mm-hmm.
It's totally different when you think about it logically. It's like you're going to another reality.
Because it's impossible for the same things to happen.
It's impossible because the past does not exist. It's not there. Like there's nowhere to go. Like, but going to the future is
it was
just
the one above that.
Yeah,
And
this
then,
one here.
Yeah, and then
going to the future, all you're doing is just making localized time pass slower for you.
yeah.
So it actually makes perfect sense physically, right? It's been demonstrated in real life using planes and shit, like, to determine the relativistic effect of time, right? So it's actually real. But okay, Peepo, do your thing.
Look at how useless these mechanics are.
I know.
Like Peepo does machine things. He doesn't have to actually go to a different spot. He just he's just needed for these specific contextual buttons. Might as well be.
See anything in there?
Wow.
See anything?
Too bad there's nothing in here.
Other than these shines?
It's a baby diaper changing station.
See how there's nothing in here? Alright. Oh!
Okay.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Alright.
There should have been something there.
Mm-hmm.
Anything. Just make a little shining thing like Resident Evil. Like a little sprite of a thing moving.
Yeah.
Or something.
Oh yeah, that key card you found in a pile of rubble wasn't visible there either, was it?
No, but the game points it out to you.
Oh, okay.
It says Peepo like sees something in the hole or whatever. Like I can see something down there.
All right.
It suggests that Peepo can like get it. Like, but that knife.
You could do
there's
that.
nothing indicating that knife.
Yeah, you could do that, or you could put like a tiny object in there.
Yeah.
To signify that there's something in there.
Yeah, maybe they couldn't figure out, the knife is so small, maybe they couldn't figure out how to have it present in the scene and have the image still resolve on the screen.
But it's bright green.
I know.
It shows out.
That's the problem, right?
It's going to show off on a flat texture.
I know. That's the problem with my argument. I'm like,
Yeah.
It doesn't, trying to justify something, it doesn't make any sense, though.
Oh, you killed Hayano.
That's Hayano.
There's your anti-gravity pad.
Yeah.
A little anti-gravity tablet.
That little thing, an anti-gravity device that's that big, that is the most advanced science fiction idea in this entire game.
Yeah, I know.
Bar none. Like, when you think about that, because we're repelling the effects of gravity, which is the attractive force between all masses in the universe.
Mm-hmm.
That's proportional to the amount of mass and inversely proportional to the distance between them. It's as essential to the functioning of the universe as air is to you breathing. And yet this little thing in our hand can access and amplify it in some way. Like, it's
just base reality manipulation.
It makes no sense at all. Like, changing gravity is very hard. I know it's not impossible, but it's really hard. It's like altering gravity is less impossible than time travel to the past. And the reason that's true is because black holes exist, and black holes willingly alter gravity, like willy-nilly. Right?
Yeah.
They have waves of gravity come out of them.
Yeah.
So it's possible. It's just that
distorting gravity is possible, but you gotta be at least Bill Nye to.
You gotta be at least half as smart as Bill Nye to do it. You have to be a television science man to science the shit out of this.
You could say you have to fucking love science.
Dude, I have to be on Reddit all day.
Not enough people have the time to go to Reddit that much. That's why they don't know.
Like, what would happen if you broke that anti-gravity device? Like, what if you just smashed it? Like, what would happen?
Oh, God.
What's inside it?
What would happen if you were, like, right next to, like, a huge, like, gravity wave distortion?
I don't know.
Would you even feel it?
Well, I don't know, maybe you'd something would happen, you'd, like, the effect of gravity, acting on the mass in your body right now, like, if you had more mass in your body, the attraction you would have to other masses would increase, so you would feel like you would be more attracted to the core of the Earth when you became momentarily heavier. So a wave of gravity with you in space would probably periodically attract you to the black hole. That's all I can figure, but I don't know exactly.
Yeah.
See, we got this wrong.
Did you fail that?
Yeah, I got it perfect before, but...
Can't breathe.
No. Okay. It sounds like he was suffering immensely there, but I guess not. Is that it?
Here we go.
Okay. I guess you were Bill Nye after all.
Yep. A nil by. I wish there was a nil by the history guy. Nillbye.
Uh-huh.
Nil. Nil by the history guy. On radio.
Mm-hmm.
In the future.
Bill Nye, to be sure, Bill Nye is second only to Joe Rogan.
I know.
In terms of knowledge.
Who's your favorite scientist? Joe Rogan. And,
I mean, in terms of smart people he's talked to, Joe Rogan's definitely up there. I've talked to every smart person.
Who's your favorite scientist? Oh, man. Oh, God. It's got to be the guy from Trivago. You know, like, who sells you things to go to other countries. You know, Trivago. He's probably the best scientist I know. You know who I'm talking about.
The guy,
Who's your favorite scientist? Gordon Ramsay.
My favorite scientist is the guy who invented the honey app.
Oh my
Because
god.
that honey has saved me so much money on things I need.
Who's your favorite scientist? Raid Shadow Legends. Did I ever tell you about Raid Shadow Legends? How is Raid Shadow Legends... I mean, they get every YouTuber to do ads, right? And every YouTuber is wise to their nonsense. And every YouTuber will make fun of them in the ad.
Yeah.
They'll say how stupid it is in the ad.
Yeah.
Guess what? It's Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah, okay, blah, blah, blah. And they'll make fun of it, and they'll still go with it. Like, they'll still keep getting ads. How does that work? Like,
I don't know.
YouTubers straight up make fun of them, and yet they still, like...
It's kind of like TikTok. Have you seen the TikTok ads?
No.
During their heyday?
No, well, I did. I don't remember, though.
They were horrifying. They were like alien constructs. Like everyone was talking about how horrifying TikTok ads and how annoying they were. Now TikTok's as big as Instagram. You know the shit ass meme?
Yeah.
I found out that started on TikTok.
Oh my god. Wow.
The Minecraft shit ass meme. So I guess ads just work no matter what they are. People will try to make better ads, but at the end of the day, as long as your logo's up there in people's faces, then people are going to take notice.